Kyle. What a day, man. What a day.
What makes you say that, bro?
What a title race, man. What a title race. Commiserations to you, though.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Dude, I got a bone to pick with Aston Villa, though, man. Aston Villa teasing me, man. Teasing
Look,
me.
Aston Villa, in my opinion, did every single thing they could.
Except defend.
No. They did everything. I think you guys ought to be blamed. Let me tell you, I have a twist in the story. When Aston Villa had us, right? When Aston Villa had us 2-0, when they had us 1-0, first of all, what you guys should have did, you were behind. You should have stayed behind for as long as you could. Just hear me out. Hear me out. If you were behind when Aston Villa were 2-0 up, maybe Man City would have felt like, okay, we're still in the driver's seat because Liverpool are losing. You understand? And then you just hit them and you get back in the lead. While City say, oh, whoa. We're 2 goals behind with like 5 minutes to go, and then you would have won the title like that. Think about it. But the fact that you were in a very good position, 1-1, and we knew you were going to go on to win the game. Man City say, hey, man, we have to go and win this now. We got to win this. But...
Bro, you are talking like every player on your team had an earpiece in and was listening to the Liverpool match.
Look,
these players didn't know what was going on. What the hell are you trying to say,
they
bro?
They reacted from how the fans were reacting. And I have to tell you, bro, the mood in the Etihad was rather glum on the day. Glum. That's a correct word.
The two clubs right
there. Bro, no. And I was saying these City fans need to really grow some balls, man. Seriously, they really need to grow some balls because it was like a darkness just, shrouded the entire stadium and it fell onto the field. It allowed its shadow to envelop the field and the players were being affected,
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, why is everyone so sad in the stadium? When you're supposed to be lifting the freaking players, you're sad. And you're making that boil over into the... And I'm like, come on, man.
This is
it.
And
like you said, Anfield was rocking. I know. They were rocking. And you guys, look, let's double back. Hold on.
Before we double back, I just got to tell you, bro, it's a difference in fan base.
It is.
That's what it is. It's passion versus plastic.
No.
Now, hold on. You might think I'm trying to be funny, but let me elaborate. You might think I'm trying to be funny, but let me elaborate.
Elaborate.
Regardless of all because you look at the Man City fans, you can see, clearly that guy's wearing a kit from the 80s, this, that, and the other thing. You can see there's obviously some real fans there. But the problem is it is a completely different kind of club. So if you have you talk about this gray cloud that engulfed the stadium when there was even just a shred of doubt, there's 2 reactions that can happen. One, what happened with Man City, where the fans are just like, oh, God, we might lose the league. And then you have Liverpool fans who start singing louder, bro, screaming. It's one of the main reasons why I started supporting the club. It's one of the main reasons because you cannot mistake that Anfield roar for anything. But that's all I wanted to say. Let's double back.
You're right. And I can't stand the City fans for being nervous all the time. You go on Twitter and everybody's tweeting about how you're nervous. How the hell could you be nervous when you just won 3 out of the last 4 titles? How are you nervous? What did you do it by fluke? Did you fluke it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We are the best team in England for the last 4 seasons, and you are nervous? Like, come on, man.
Dude, that just sounds to me like pessimism. Like,
exactly.
You've reached the top, right? This happens to me with other teams. It's not Liverpool. Usually I don't feel like it with Liverpool. But for example, I'm a big Knicks fan, right? We make the playoffs one year. And I legitimately think, oh, there's no way it can get better than this. We're just going to lose. Everything's going to go bad. It's almost like you're preparing to be upset. And it sounds like that's what those specific fans you were talking about on
Yeah,
Twitter were
man.
doing.
It's like, let me tell you, man, it's like people are waking up in the morning and saying they have a bad feeling about today. And I'm like, wake up and be positive. Even if you feel bad, just
Yes.
keep it to your goddamn self and put some positivity out there in the atmosphere. Seriously. And I can't deal with it. But look, just to double back and talk about the game, man. Look, Wolves scored very early in proceedings. How did you feel when they went ahead? What were you feeling? Like, oh God. Like, wow. For me, I was like, yeah, woo, can't believe this. Can't
Yeah.
we got a head start basically.
At the end of the season, we had so many games like that, it seemed like. Maybe only like 2 or 3, but Aston Villa went ahead early, almost the same exact thing. Wolves go ahead early. Only thing I was thinking of, well, all right, well, we got to battle back now. That's it. It sucks playing from behind, but I know I've seen this team do it tens of times. Like we've done it so many times under Klopp. I wasn't worried at all. Did I not want to concede a goal? Yeah. Another thing is there must be a new rule that I wasn't aware of. You can't be offside on a goal kick.
Yeah, who
Because I
was
don't think
offside though?
Konate touched it.
Who was offside?
I think I might be getting slandered for this, but it's all
No,
good.
I think there's a rule like that. I think there's
Raul
a
Jimenez was miles offside, but Konate missed the clearance header.
I think
And
there's a rule when it comes to the goal kick and being offside. I can't remember 100% right now, to be honest.
yeah.
When
But
it comes
anyways,
to
that's what I was
all the
just like,
rules, you know what I'm saying? Look, not even the players know all the rules. Let's just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? There's handball rules, and players are still screaming handball when obviously their hands are tucked in. So it just tells you when you're engrossed in the game, you sometimes you don't even remember the rules, man. You feel me? You know, it's like and the game evolves as well. So a rule might be relevant 5 years ago, and today it's not relevant. But there is a rule with the goal kick though. There's some kind of rule with that when it comes to the goal kick and offside. I can't just remember the exact rule, but if you guys know, let us know in the chat though. But Kyle, they conceded a goal. You guys conceded an early goal, and I felt good. I really, really felt good
yeah,
about that. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to bring up the game so we get all the information right in terms of when the goals were scored and everything. But I know, Wolves went ahead very, very early. And I was delighted, man. I was like, okay. So 3rd minute goal, Pedro Neto. Your defense, absent in the goal kick, and Konate didn't deal with it properly. Raul Jimenez runs in behind, and Trent obviously, try to catch up to Pedro Neto because Trent's out of position, and Pedro Neto taps it in. And I was like, God damn. Third minute, and Wolves are ahead. And Wolves started the game very, very well. They had some really, really good chances. You know what I'm saying? Then Donker had a chance, like he could have scored. I think before you guys went to equalize, then Donker had another chance that he put wide. And I was like, this dude, man, against City, you want to bang in a goal, but now against Liverpool, you're missing for fun. Are you a Liverpool fan here or something, man? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
no, that's
For real.
Cody. That's kind of
Yeah,
Cody.
and Connor Cody, you got to give it to him. He was putting his body on the line as well.
Oh yeah.
Connor Cody was putting his body on the line for Wolves. So listen, as much as he's a Liverpool fan, it didn't really matter to him. It's a competitive game, and he put his all out there. So you got to give it up to him, though. But you guys equalized in the 24th minute, and I'm pretty sure that Mane goal calm your nerves. And then Jose Sa had some problems. He had to go off. So everything was like aligning for you guys. Everything.
Yeah.
Matt Cash scored in the 30, I think that was a 38 minute or so, the 37th minute. And then we were losing. You were, basically level on points. But the thing is, Liverpool were never, never on top of the league on the final day, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You guys had the advantage, but you were never on top of the league. And when I say you had the advantage with us being behind and you being level, all you needed to do was to go ahead against Wolves, and you would have won the league. But when you went ahead, City had already scored 3 to go ahead, which is crazy though. So just to, we talk about Wolves scoring, you equalizing, back level where you started, game well poised, Liverpool fighting to get back in the game. And on the other game, in the other game now, City's losing. City go behind, Matt Cash, very good goal. And then Coutinho, of all people, makes it 2. What was your feeling? How did you feel when City went 2-0 down and you were 1-1 against Wolves, only needing to score and everything remained the same for you to win the league? Were you like, whoa, we're about to win? Whoa.
Yeah, pretty much. It was more like, it's the hope that kills you, but it was more like, this might actually happen. This might actually happen. Did I expect Aston Villa to be 2-0 up? No. That Coutinho goal, by the way, very nice goal.
Yeah.
Very nice goal. I didn't. God, dude, it's just like, in my head, I'm thinking 2-0 up. Aston Villa should pull this out.
Bro.
And what sucks is that I was actually at work. So I saw the 2-0 scoreline in like the 66th minute. And I went to see a patient. And then when I got back, I refreshed it, slid my thumb down, took a little while to load because the Wi-Fi wasn't that great. I shit you not, dude. When I saw 3-2, I thought it was bullshit.
You couldn't believe it, right? Bro, let me tell you something.
Unbelievable.
Right? Let me tell you something. I'm watching both games, right? And it gets to a point where we go 2-0 down, and I'm watching the Liverpool game more now because I'm backing for Wolves. I'm begging and praying because I started the game very calmly. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, we go behind. I'm like, okay, we might come back. But at the same time, Liverpool are not winning, so we good. And it goes 2-0 down, 2-0 to Aston Villa. And then, I don't know, a sudden rush of panic just hit me. And I'm like in the pickup, and I'm like, I'm at work too, but I'm watching the games, right? And all of a sudden, I get real hot and sweaty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get nervous, man, you know what I mean? Involuntary, things are going on with me. I'm getting sweaty, I'm hot. And
menopause,
I'm like,
yo. Menopause.
Exactly. I'm like, no. I'm like, this cannot be real right now. This cannot be real, what I'm seeing here. How are we 2-0 down on Championship Sunday, needing to win or needing the scores to remain just the way they are, and Liverpool are 1-1, and knowing Liverpool, they are going to win this game because the fans would know what's going on. They would, translate that onto the field, and Liverpool would go and they would win. That they eventually did so, but at the same time, I'm backing for Wolves, man. There was one time Wolves were 3v1, and the ball was passed to Den Donker, and he ran himself into a cul-de-sac, and then, I'm like, God damn, Den Donker again, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so pissed off at Wolves not going 2-1 up, and at the same time, we're trying to get back in the game. So Pep makes some big changes, man. Pep takes off Bernardo Silva, brings on Gundogan. Before he had made some changes. Fernandinho had come off. He had brought on Zinchenko, pushed Zinchenko over at left back. John Stones back at center back. Cancelo over at right back because we were losing the game. You see, Sterling came on for Mahrez. Mahrez was shit in the game, man. I'm telling you. So Mahrez wasn't doing well.
Both teams played terrible. Both teams played terrible.
What do you mean? You're Liverpool
weren't exceptional on the day. I really don't think so. At least some players weren't.
Not at the start. Not at the start.
No, not at the start. Yeah. I mean, I thought the first half was pretty honestly. Like, I wasn't impressed with. For example, when Klopp made the subs, when Bobby and Salah came on, Bobby gave the ball away 4 times in a row.
Talk about giving the ball away. Do you even understand how many times we were giving the ball away?
That's my point.
We were just giving the ball away for fun. I couldn't be. Listen,
and we both still won. That is just speaks to the quality.
I'm telling you, I was tweeting when Wolves scored and we were like in the ascendancy, I was like so happy, right? I was
Yeah.
so happy, you know, like, and as soon as Aston Villa scored, the tweeting stopped. The
Of
tweeting, I'm
course.
like,
That's
oh
how it
boy.
works.
I'm
That's
like,
how it
oh
works.
boy, I'm hyped here. I'm talking a lot of shit, but then the shit talking stopped. And then I resigned. I was like, if we lose the league today, we deserve to lose the league because we're not playing well. We're not playing well. How we 2-0 down in a big game like this? I don't understand. How? How? So when Sterling Gundogan came on and everything is a blur, bro. Ask me about the build up, I can't tell you, man. Everything's just a blur because I'm there, just I'm watching the game, right? And the fans they're panning into the stadiums, and the fans are gloomy. They all sad. Fans are crying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, look at these people, man. You're supposed to be cheering the freaking players up. Nothing. So you got to commend the players for what they did to bounce back, man. They I don't know, they had a quick rush of self-belief, and they just rallied. Sterling with that cross over to Gundogan on his head. Bam. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, baby. And before that happened, I was like cheering. I'm in the pickup by myself and I'm cheering. I'm looking like a crazy man. If somebody's watching me from over there, they're like, this guy's crazy or something, man. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
cheering.
picturing looking across the parking lot and
Bro,
seeing Dom. No sound, just Dom going.
exactly, bro. I'm in the pickup and I'm like cheering, man. Goal. I'm telling you, when that second goal, when Rodri side-footed that second goal in, Kyle, I don't know what it is, but I never felt the Holy Ghost. Like I'm not really a spiritual guy and go to church and feel the Holy Ghost and speak in tongues and all of that shit. But I'm telling you, man, when the second goal went in, Kyle, a sudden like spirit just took over me, and I was like, what? Why do I feel like this? Euphoria. I felt so good. I screamed out. I'm telling you, in the freaking pic. I'm like, we're back in. I can't believe. And then the third goal scored. I lost it, man. I lost it.
In
I couldn't
5
believe
minutes,
it, bro.
too. It's
5 minutes,
amazing.
bro.
It's
I couldn't
amazing.
believe it. I couldn't believe it. And Liverpool over on the other side, they were doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Just after the 3 goals scored, Liverpool, it was probably translated over that they needed to score, and they got that winning goal, and it was like 6 minutes left. If Aston Villa equalized and the score remained the same at Anfield, then Liverpool win the title. That would have been crazy. There was actually a rumor going around the stadiums where I heard that a Wolves fan actually spread a false rumor that there was a third Villa goal, and then I had it on video. I should have uploaded it,
No,
but I
I
don't want to
remember
get.
that because the crowd
Yeah,
went crazy, but
the
there was no
crowd went
confirmation.
crazy,
Yeah.
and then I even saw like Klopp hugging Thiago, and it was like I don't know why people thought that. I don't know if they didn't have access to the Man City game or something, but the fans went crazy. You could see like a mini Mexican wave of happiness and joy just went around the stadium, and I was like, God damn, that's messed up though.
This same exact thing happened a few years back, or
When we
two. I
won by
think
1 point, right?
you guys were playing Brighton. Brighton went up 1-0, and we're playing Wolves. We're playing the same exact team.
Yeah.
And it's just
Bro,
a
I'm
pain in the
telling
ass,
you.
bro, because you know how close the game, the season, the title race literally went down. Literally
Yeah.
went down to the last 15 minutes. The
I'm
last
telling you.
minute. It's
Literally the last minute, because if Villa had scored with us not having enough time, you would have went on to win the title.
I would love to see one of those momentum graphs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Chances, probability graphs, I should say, of like chances of winning the Premier League, because the last 20 minutes would have been like this between Liverpool and City.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
It's unreal.
Bro, the emotions that I felt, bro. I'm so happy.
How great was that, bro?
And it was an bro.
It's an amazing feeling. I
bro,
know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I put out a YouTube short. I didn't even go back and watch it, bro. And the adrenaline that was flowing through me at that point, I was like, God damn, man. I was so happy, bro. I haven't felt this happy in a long time, bro.
It's
I don't
unlike
know what it
anything
is,
else,
bro.
dude. It's
Bro,
unlike anything else.
I haven't felt look, I haven't felt happy about anything. When I say anything, I mean anything.
And it makes it better. Like if it was just say you guys won the league, that's fine. But you came back, which makes it like the only thing I can compare what you felt would be the Barcelona comeback. Like not even winning the Champions League final. The Barcelona comeback was like
that was
the
epic.
height.
That was epic. Yeah, I covered that, so I know how it was. I know how you guys felt, man. And look, you have to give a lot of credit to Liverpool, because if it wasn't for you guys, man, we would have walked away with the league easily.
Yeah, every other team should be thanking us. Would you really want to be part of a league where Man City just walk through it every year? Go watch the Bundesliga.
Yeah, because
go watch Ligue 1.
If it's not for Liverpool right now, let me say this: City would Bundesliga the Premier League. I'm telling you, Bayern Munich the Premier League.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? They would Bayern Munich it. You know, every time I think Bayern Munich, I think Bundesliga. You know, Bayern Liga. You know, so it comes out naturally though. But look, Kyle, those are two epic games. The title race went all the way down to the wire, and I have to give credit to Liverpool for catching up after being behind about 8 points. You know, the games in hand, maybe we were up about 12, 13 points at one time, and you guys had 2 games in hand, but still to close that gap to 1. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It is ridiculously commendable, man. And you got to give it to your team, man. Your team deserves a lot of credit. And I'm not, you see, a lot of people think, as much as I want you guys to come in second. I do. But I'm going to be man enough to give you guys the credit on screen, not off screen with my friends or whatever. I'm going to tell the world this team deserves a lot of credit. This team is very, very good. They push us, you know, they make us, you know, get the best out of us and everything. And I'm not going to be like a lot of other fans, and I'm not gonna banter you guys as much as, you know, I might spit some facts, but I'm not gonna just be bantering you like, you know, crazy, like how I banter United or whatnot, because you guys deserve a lot of credit. How do you get 92 points you guys got, right? How do you get 92 points and not win the league? How do you get 97 points and not win the league? You know,
well,
so
look, bro, this is why trophy talk is so legit, man. This is why it's different, because people struggle with looking at objectivity when it comes to football. They're so emotionally invested in the team. And that's why I like this, because both teams deserve credit. Sport, football, any sport really, when there's competition, it's worth watching, especially when there's a rivalry and there's competition between the rivalry. Nobody really likes the rivalries where the one team's terrible and one team's good. When both teams are at the top of their game, probably the best they'll ever be. Or, I mean, we might be looking at the best these teams will ever be. It's remarkable. And people just can't take a step back and respect that. They're always just like, oh, you know, City, the handball, and even though that should have been given. The handballs, they won the league because of that, or, you know, whatever. Dude, just I enjoyed this season so much. Everything about it. Everything about it.
It was a great season, man, but it has now come to an end. Man City number 1, Liverpool number 2, and the big question, as we land the plane on the first point, the major point, you know, talking about the match week 38, the big question I have for you, Kyle. How do you plan on snatching this Premier League away from Manchester City next season?
Same exact approach we took this season and the year before and the year before. The only reason we finished so far behind last year was because of the injury stuff. We have finished within, I mean, we lost by 1 point 2 times now. We ran away with it once.
3 out of the last 5 seasons. 3 out of the last 5, you did really well. You won 1 and you came within 1 point twice. So you could have won 3 out of the last 5.
There's literally nothing we can do, with the exception of, I just feel like there's a lot to be said for team chemistry and then building for the future. We don't need, could we? Sure. Neither do you guys. We don't need to go out and buy Mbappe. We don't need to go out and get this guy or that guy or, the other. The way we play is so good. It's put us in the second spot and we've won the league. It's put us in the Champions League final 3 times. It's, it is good enough, right? Could it be better? Sure. But I don't think there's any objective thing where I can say, or single thing where I could point and say, we need that to be better.
Let me tell you. So if I have to ask you, what is a solution you will come up with to win the league next season ahead of City? You can't come up with anything right now.
You got to take points away from City. That's the only way.
That is the exact point I was just about to share with.
But there's no way. There's no other way though. What I'm saying is there's no way we can approach our team. How do we make our team better to get more points or win more? The team is good enough. It's the execution on the pitch.
You hit the nail on the head already. I was about to tell you the only way you win the league ahead of City is by taking points from City. You have to take points from City, and I mean all 3. All 3. Not get one and give one. Take all 3 points. And if you had taken all 3 points this season in just one of those games, you won the title. It boils down to that. Forget about the people talking about the Everton handball, people talking about you drew to Brighton and Brentford and Spurs and Chelsea. Forget about all of that. City did the same BS against a lot of teams, right?
Yeah, and that's what people like to do. They like to cherry pick situations where, so for example, the handball, they say if that handball was given, we probably could have won the league. True. But if we took points away from City, we also could have won the league. If we didn't draw with Brentford, we could have won the league. You can literally pick and choose what you want. The fact of the matter is,
it's hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20. And everyone Monday morning quarterbacks, every fan does it, and they think they're the best thing since sliced bread, dude. You can't predict this stuff. You can't look back and say we needed to change that.
The only way, when you're going neck to neck, the only way to win is to beat the team that's next to you. Because let's say Everton had gotten something from City, maybe City would have went ahead and beat Liverpool. You see what I'm saying? Maybe it would have given them the impetus to say, hey man, we just dropped points in this game against Everton. Let's beat Liverpool now. So then all of that talk goes out the window about the Everton thing, because people act as if Liverpool never had some lucky breaks in terms of refereeing decisions this season.
Hey,
all
teams
you need a
little bit of
do
luck.
And there's a stat out there that no penalties were actually awarded against Liverpool for the last 2 seasons, I think.
Those stats are stupid.
No, but is it true though?
I have no idea. All I know is Mahrez missed a penalty.
You guys never. You see, so it's like everything works. You know what I mean? Everything would work. Things would work for you. Things would work against you.
I do feel like Van Dijk has never conceded a penalty.
There have
been points in time where I'm like, yo.
Exactly.
That might have been a penalty, Van Dijk, but he's so good. The refs are like, nah, I'm not giving it.
Exactly.
I'm not giving it.
So look, I think we probably debunk how Liverpool could get the better of Man City next season, because look, across the last 5 seasons, there's only been 2 seasons where City got significant amount of points higher than Liverpool, and that's the 2017-18 season when City got 100 points and Liverpool got about 74, and the season when last season when we won the league by a big margin, and Chelsea came in second, you came in third. So now a point gap, you got to figure out how to close a point gap. You have to beat the team that got the point over you, and that's Manchester City. Right. How easy is that? You're gonna need a lot of luck. Because you guys should have won the first game. It was a helter-skelter game.
You guys got the luck. You guys got the luck in that game.
We played very well in that game. We should have beat you guys, but you came back well. And that Fabinho, that block by Rodri, man. We will talk about the players and everything and go into individual players and everything in future trophy talks and all of that. If we go into all of that right now, we take 5 hours. But Rodri has been immense for us this season, and it goes back when you think about that big block. Fabinho, the goal was gaping. Surely Edison would never stop that, never, and Rodri to the rescue, man. So, look,
don't go cherry picking on me, man.
For me now, how do I stay ahead of Liverpool? Look, I just have to not lose. And next season, what we need to do is to, when we have Liverpool, we need to do them exactly what we did to them in the 2019-20 season. 2019, when we went to Anfield and we destroyed you. That's what we need to do.
Gundogan destroyed us.
That was what? That was a 2020, 2021. The 2019-20, you won that. When the pandemic came in.
Yeah, 2021.
Exactly, 2021.
It's
2021. That's how we need to stay ahead of you, though. But look, Kyle, touched on two major topics. You have anything you want to talk about before we get into the big one, the Champions League final? Anything?
So I just want to ask. I want to ask. Did you know any of the 27 people at the Man City parade?
What do you mean the 27 people?
It might have been 28, could have been 29. I think that we're pushing 30 if we look at the pictures, but there weren't a lot of people at the Man City parade.
You're talking about the parade.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I don't know if there were a lot of people
you're talking about the parade, man. Look, Kyle, to be honest, bro, yesterday was a pretty busy day for me in terms of no, for real. I tuned into the parade. Someone even hit me up on one of them bigger websites to do a watch along as well, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Of the parade?
Watch and discussion about the season and everything.
Okay.
And I was like, I wish I could have done it, but I had some things to take care of yesterday, man, and when I came back, I tuned into the parade a bit, but I went to the dentist, so I was a bit groggy and everything, so I couldn't stay focused on that whole thing. Tune in, Grealish and all these guys, celebrating on the bus and all of that. So, yeah, I've never been a big parade watching person, though. If I could actually be there, I would rather be there. But in terms of just sitting down hours watching the parade, it's just not me. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm the same way, but I guess it's different when. Like, dude, the way Liverpool, the way that city embraces the team and the sheer amount of people that come out for the parade. All right,
yeah, I know.
League parade, that Premier League parade.
I'm just not a parade guy, though.
Seriously. Right. That's fine.
Yeah.
I was more so trying to make a joke about how there was no one at the parade.
I actually know what you're trying to say, but I didn't actually realize that, though. I didn't realize that there weren't a big turn. There wasn't a big turnout?
No.
Well, when I tuned in, I don't know what it is, man. It was a working day, bro. It was a working day.
No, I don't blame you. Like, honestly, I think it could be one. It could be selective memory, or it could just be, dude, parades aren't that interesting. But it just compounds it when you got a Man City parade versus a Liverpool parade. That's all I'm saying.
Obviously, the Liverpool parade is going to be a bit bigger because you guys these days are not used to really winning things. You see what I'm saying? So when you won the league, hear me out.
Are you smoking something, Dom?
No. Hear me out.
What did the dentist give you?
Hear me out. Just hear me out. Hear Dom out, right? In the last 30 years, how many parades did you have?
Oh, God, I don't know. We have a parade for every trophy.
You got a parade for the Champions League, two Champions League trophies, and one parade for the Premier League trophy, bro. So the parades are not very frequent, okay? So
look, obviously, the parade is not the point. It's the support of the parade, bro.
Look, if you have a parade...
You had 29 people at the parade, Dom. Bro,
if you have a parade once...
29!
Hear me out.
I had 30 people in my high school graduation class.
At the pep rally. More people at the pep rally at your high school, right? Look, Kyle. If you have one parade every 10 years, because 30 years divided into 3 is 10. If you have one parade every
Genius.
10 years, obviously people are going to come out in their numbers because of the rarity of the event. Okay. But for Man City, they've won 6 Premier League titles since the takeover and everything. That's 6 parades. That's
Each
6
one has
parades.
been less people.
But it's 6 parades still. It doesn't matter though.
Can you even classify it as a parade if a certain threshold of people are there? It's just a drive-by.
Man.
It's just a hey, it's a public appearance.
Look,
y'all don't have parades. You have public appearances.
Look, Kyle, in this day and age, bro, in this day and age when there's technology and there's YouTube and Twitch and all these Facebook and all these things, Twitter, people would say, hey man, you know what? I'm gonna just stay home and watch a parade from my house. You know what I'm saying? Because one time I saw there was about 25,000 people tuning in, but that number is still small though. You know what I'm saying?
I applaud your ability to defend your team because I do the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
If our parades weren't small,
I gotta defend the team. I gotta defend the team.
I respect it.
I gotta defend the team. But Kyle, what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna pivot away from the Premier League. But before we do that, let us just take a look at the last day results, and then we react to the results and the table, and then we go into some Champions League talk and a bit of transfer talk and stuff. Look, so Arsenal 5, Everton 1.
I don't even care about this result. Can we just bring up how Everton celebrated not getting relegated? I don't think we've talked about that.
Yeah, they didn't get relegated. The match happened during the week actually when they came back against Brentford. That was against Brentford, right?
No, it was against. Who was it against?
Yeah, that was against Brentford.
It doesn't even matter who it was against.
Who was? I think who the hell?
Brentford?
Who the hell did it play? Look, no, Crystal Palace. Goddamn,
right.
Crystal Palace. And I know this, but there's
been
so much.
Stormed the pitch.
Yeah, they really celebrated
they won. That's so sad.
They celebrated like they won the Champions League, not the Premier League,
I just had to
the
bring
Champions
that up.
League. They actually acted like a championship and a League One and a League Two team, because that's what happens in those lower leagues when big occasions they storm the field. I know the City fans did storm the field because of the emotion that was going on. Do you think Liverpool fans would have stormed the field if you had won the Premier League on Sunday?
I think it would have been the perfect scenario for that to happen. Yes.
Okay, so
I really do.
So now we do understand why the Evertonians stormed the field, and one of the Evertonians actually was all up in Vieira's face, and Vieira kicked him. Did you see that video?
Do you blame him?
Nah, bro. I would have done the same.
I don't blame him at all.
Vieira is a savage, bro. Vieira didn't even back down.
The guy was in his face, I think, flipping him off.
Exactly. He was like, and Vieira is like, get the, and a couple of the fans tried to rush Vieira, and Vieira wasn't even backing down. The man's a savage, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame him at all. I'd be very surprised if he gets any discipline from that, because that's just absolutely ridiculous.
Vieira gets manager of the year for that. You know what I'm saying?
He should.
So look, Arsenal miss out on top 4, but they smashed Everton on the final day, and Everton survived, so they didn't really care. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they clearly didn't care.
Do you actually know what the boy Richarlison did? Do you know?
I know he reached out, or he on Twitter with Jamie Carragher or something. Yeah, with the tweet.
Richarlison actually, let me actually bring up the tweet that Richarlison did for you guys when you came in second. This is what Richarlison did to you.
Oh, the balls on this kid.
Yeah, this is what Richarlison did. When you came in second, he tweeted this out immediately. This. I gotta say, this is funny. This RE gif is actually funny though. It is funny though, but he is actually very fucking nasty as a person.
No, he's delusional.
You know what I'm saying?
This guy is delusional.
And he's only doing that because you guys are because they survived. So the fact that they survived, he tweeted this. There's
levels to this, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The boy Richarlison, man. Listen, he's funny. You gotta give it to him. He's funny though. He's funny. He is funny, man.
Is he funny though?
Yeah, it is. It is insensitive, but
no. I don't even. Dude, I don't
He's
care.
an Evertonian, though. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't care. It's not like I'm not hurt by the tweet. I'm more concerned with like the context. Like this guy has no self-awareness. You guys barely survived.
Yeah, I
I
know,
don't
I
even
know, I
think they
know.
got 40 points this season.
No, they didn't. They
And
didn't.
you're
But
laughing at us, bro?
Kyle, admit it though.
I'm gonna go laugh to the trophy room, fam.
Kyle, admit it though. This is funny though.
The GIF is funny.
Yeah. It is funny. It is funny. But Richarlison, man, he got no chill.
I also Tiara Henry. He's I don't know. Football, he's great. As a person, I don't.
He's suspect in the punditry, you think?
Oh,
and
dude, he's very.
When it comes to the punditry, bro, Kyle, I have to say the media are Liverpool biased, bro. And I don't know if you could deny it. These guys played You Never Walk Alone, bro. You never walk alone.
You know why all of that is a thing, bro?
Oh,
because they admire how crazy, how passionate. They admire everything about the club.
Bro, listen.
They don't admire anything about Man City, bro.
Imagine,
they admire
right?
Liverpool.
Imagine, I'm tuning in on Peacock, right? I'm tuning in on Peacock to watch the Man City Aston Villa game. The Liverpool Wolves game is on USA, but on Peacock, where the City game, the game that I chose to watch, they say, okay, let's get a rendition. Let's listen to the rendition of You Never Walk Alone. And I'm like, where's the Blue Moon rendition before the City game? And this is like,
the hell is Blue Moon? Is that your song?
That's our song. That
answers the question as why they went away to You'll Never Walk Alone.
Man, Blue Moon is a quality song. Okay, something that I've been thinking about that we are going to be doing on Trophy Talk in the future. You're going to learn the lyrics to Blue Moon. I'm going to learn the lyrics to You Never Walk Alone. And
how do you not know the lyrics to You'll Never Walk Alone?
Why would I know the lyrics to that? You know what I'm saying? Why? Please explain to me why.
Because
I'm going to learn it.
Your match.
I'm going to learn it. It's okay. It's okay. But
I want to teach you some other songs.
Yeah. All right. I'll learn something.
I'll teach you Ale. That's one that you'll probably admire because it's about winning in Europe.
We'll have some fun. Don't worry. We'll have some fun. You can rub it in. We'll have some fun. Yeah. But look, Brentford 1, Leeds 2. Jesse Marsch, bro, survived with Leeds United. The real Captain America.
I'm glad,
Jesse
honestly.
Marsch.
I'm glad.
Yeah. I'm happy for him. Leeds, the fans kind of rubbed me the wrong way when they played against us.
Real quick, dude. Leeds. We've talked about this before. When they got promoted, we were their first match, and we did the preview, and we were talking about how Leeds don't stand a chance. Credit to them, we only won 4-3. However, I have never seen so much anger from a fan base after a preview. Like, so many Leeds fans were pissed off about that. They were coming in droves to the channel just like salty, bro.
Same like the Norwich fans, and look at where they at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Brentford were great this season, though, you know what I'm saying? So
good for them.
Yeah. Brighton 3. Brighton had a great season, man. West Ham had a great season, but Brighton 3, West Ham 1. You know, Burnley got relegated, bro. You know.
About time.
Yeah, I won't miss Burnley, to be honest.
No,
but
I hate playing Burnley.
You know, they messed it up in the last 4 games. Though. They didn't win a single game out of their last 12 points available. They only picked up 1 point. Obviously, you're going to get relegated like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Imagine getting relegated by 2 points, right? I think 3 points. 3 points. You get relegated by 3-point difference, and you actually only got 1 point out of your last 4. Of course, you deserve to go down. But Newcastle, Eddie Howe came in at 6 points, no wins, 6 draws. 6 draws in 13 games, I think, and placed 11th, bro. Come on, man. That's my manager of the season. I don't care about Klopp and Pep right now. My manager of the season is Eddie Howe, bro. That is amazing what he did, though. It's amazing. And to relegate Burnley in the process, bro. Eddie Howe, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he did you guys a favor. He bought Dominic Solanke for like a ton load of money unproven striker. You know, he bought Jordan Ibe from you guys, a ton load of money. Unproven freaking player. Where is he today? Disappeared off the freaking globe.
Hey,
And
take it easy. Take it easy on Jordan
you know,
Ibe. He's got a
so
lot of stuff going on.
yeah, you know, not to be insensitive, but you guys, you know, footballing wise, yeah, you know, I know you got to set up for your Liverpool play and all, but yeah, but Eddie Howe has made Liverpool a lot of money, so you know,
I mean, I guess.
I expect you to vote for him in terms of manager of the season. So look,
Yeah,
Chelsea
like,
2, Watford 1. You know, Chelsea were drawing that game, but Watford relegated. They have been horrible this season, man, and I'm happy to see the back of Watford. But about Chelsea though, Kyle, we're gonna get to them. When we look at the table, we get to them though. Crystal Palace 1, United 0. These guys are pathetic, bro.
trash. Do you hear what they did? They didn't even have a end of the year ceremony.
Because they were embarrassed.
Yep, as they should be,
Bro.
as they should be.
Embarrassed
Horrible
of having a
season for United.
ceremony for awarding players for finishing the worst season ever and losing to Palace on the last day. They almost got into freaking Conference League, and then the United stand came out celebrating Europa League. Brighton have scored again. They defeated West Ham. Europa League. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Well, what are you going to do? All right. To play devil's advocate, what are you going to do? Not celebrate it? I mean,
no, do not celebrate anything. Do not celebrate City nor Liverpool winning the title. I think they were celebrating that we won the title ahead of you.
Hey, when your team's trash, you got to root for something.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, Ten Hag, he's going to go in the Europa League and probably win it. And that's the only way they'll get back in the Champions League for 23-24, man. Or else, you know, this team is... You know what Ten Hag came out and said? Ten Hag said, ooh, these errors, however you want to say, error.
Oh, yeah.
The Klopp era and the Pep era must come to an end. He's there waiting. Listen, he'll be lucky if he survives. He'll be lucky if he survives the freaking end of the season.
And he must know something we don't, because that you can't say something like that, bro. However, Klopp said stuff like that too. And look what he did. So maybe he's got some confidence.
Yeah, maybe, man, maybe. So, look, Leicester defeated Southampton 4-1. That was expected. Liverpool, Wolves 3-1. We spoke about that. City 3, Aston Villa 2. Ooh, what a comeback. Goddamn. Probably one of the greatest comebacks of all time, man. And Spurs, man. You got to give it up to Spurs, man. Yeah, Spurs smashed up Norwich to pick up that top 4 spot. Give it to Conte and Spurs. I want them to win a trophy, man. Maybe a League Cup. Let's let them take the League Cup next season. They need a trophy. They're
honestly, yeah, I don't mind Spurs. I honestly, like, of the top 6, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so that's what it looks like in terms of the last match day, Kyle. This is what the table looks like. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to rub the table in your face again.
Hey, I'm over it.
You know,
I got 2 trophies in the bag, fam.
Woo, baby. Yeah. Number 1, Manchester City. God damn, 93 points. I know it's only 1 point ahead of you. You know, the margins are very close. You know, best attack in the league. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, man. Imagine we don't have a striker. We still have the best attack in the league. Come on, bro. Listen, come on. How about that? Best attack in the league.
How about that?
What you got to say about that? Anything?
Congratulations.
All right, thank you, man. I like your humbleness. Look, Liverpool, bro. What I have to say, you guys are a great team, and it's very harsh and unfair. In any other parallel universe, you come in first. Maybe every season, bro. This is crazy.
See, that's not how I feel, though. Like, yeah, sure, I agree it's unfair, but I don't feel that it's unfair because we had plenty of opportunities to win it.
Nah, I think you guys, bro, and all the great points are just coming in. They're coming in. You know why? Manchester United actually spent more time on top of the Premier League table this season than Liverpool. Let that digest. Just let that digest. Let it digest.
Doesn't matter at all. Literally no, I'm just saying. Matter at all.
It matters because guess what?
It doesn't matter at all.
Chelsea spent
Everton
a lot
were top of the league for
know, but here,
7 games, bro.
but what's great about that? Let me tell you what's great about that, right? Let me tell you. If you can't see it, let me tell you what it is. If Man United spent 14 days on top of the table and you spent 11, Chelsea spent maybe 100 plus, and City probably spent the most, right? You were still, having spent the least amount of time on top of the table, you could have still won it. That would have been one of the biggest hijacks of all times when it comes to winning a title. Just one off. There were some great ones. You know what I mean? We don't need to get into all of that right now. I don't mean to dig up, your scars or anything, but I'm just saying, credit to your team. That's all I'm saying, bro. Credit to your team, because you know why? Look at what the others did. Look at what Chelsea did. Third with 74 points. That's pathetic. 18 points behind second. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, they couldn't hold it, dude. Every single
What
pundit
do you
was
mean they
predicting.
couldn't? What do you mean they couldn't hold it? You talking about when you really gotta take a dump and you can't hold it? That kind.
Well,
They
let me put it this
they,
way.
sh- they
Let me put
shot
it
the
this
bed.
way.
They
They
shot the bed.
shat the bed. Let's put it that way. All right? Because
Yo!
every pundit, bro, was
Oh
predicting
my
Chelsea to win the
god!
league.
Yo!
Chelsea, last season, last season, everyone thought Chelsea was so good because they won
They
everything.
look
That's
good, though. They
awesome.
look good. They look
They
good.
were
They look
good.
good. They look good.
Chelsea were never ever gonna win the league this season.
And then they
With a
lost.
back line of Thiago Silva,
Yeah.
Rudiger, and Christensen, you're
They
not
lost.
winning the league.
They lost both the cups as well, which is another laughable thing, man. So but Tottenham getting top 4 is big. They did what they had to do. They
They
brought in
came back in the
Conte.
second half of the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, Conte is the man who came in and did the thing, though. You got to give it to them, though. And what also helped, if you check Arsenal and Chelsea, they both only got 3 and 5 draws. And you might say maybe if they had drawn more games, they would have done a lot better. But I think it's actually good because they won a lot of games. You see
No,
what I'm
that's
saying?
100%. I have this debate like
Mm.
almost every week on my channel in the sense that Liverpool draw a lot.
A draw
They
is a
draw
loss.
a lot.
Let me tell you
If
something.
you
When you
lose, I would rather lose more games and try to win them than
Like
draw.
City. Look.
Yeah.
City
No,
lost. City lost 3 games. Liverpool lost 2 and still won the league. That's the
exactly.
difference. That
Yeah.
was the difference. Too many draws. You draw to Spurs, you draw 6 games. You draw 6 out of 8 games to City, Spurs, and Chelsea, and that's where you lost the league. Right there.
Draws
Right
are
there.
I'm
You
with you,
draw
dude.
you draw to Brentford, you draw to Brighton. I can remember everything. You lost to West Ham, you lost to Leicester. I can remember all those negative results. All of them, which is crazy when you think about it. For
Rent
me,
free.
for me, I listen. Maybe I won't remember everything, but
Oh, now it's convenient. He doesn't remember anything.
no, for me, we lost both. We lost to Spurs twice. We lost to Crystal Palace as well. Then in terms of the 6 draws, twice to you. We drew twice to freaking Southampton. Twice to Southampton. We drew to West Ham, and we drew that other game against Crystal Palace. I don't think we beat them at all this season. When it comes to
Sucks.
these 2 teams, bro, I know, I have it in the tank, but other teams maybe not. But look, Arsenal miss out on top 4, coming in 5th. Hard luck to them, but I don't think the team is ready. They're still very, very young. But what's pathetic is Man United just almost got into the Europa Conference League and coming in 6th, bro. 6th, the worst season ever for Manchester United. 58 points compared to 92 and 93 to their rivals. Come on, man.
Yeah, I
Come
mean, I
on.
can't really talk. I want to talk trash, and I have talked trash about Man United this season, mainly because we beat them 9-0 on aggregate. But
Yeah.
it wasn't too long ago that Liverpool finished with 56 points, and we finished 8th. It wasn't too long
Yeah.
ago. So
And it wasn't too long ago before, Man City were playing in League One. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
you would want to banter, but still, yeah, you got to banter still, man, because I'm pretty sure when your team and my team were in the trenches, they were laughing. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, of course they
it is
were.
what it is, man. It is what it is. So West Ham finished 7th for that Conference League spot.
I
Leicester
can't
8th.
believe Leicester finished 8th, dude. Leicester
Yeah, they
had
did.
one of the most like pathetic.
They
I
did well at the
honestly feel
back
like
end, though. At the
yeah,
back end.
that's true. They pretty much went through what we went through. But I mean, dude, Leicester City 14 losses, dude.
But you know what? You know what I realize?
It's
I realize
pretty crazy.
big, how big Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy is massive, bro.
Dude, he
Jamie
is.
Vardy is, bro. I've
Who
seen
else?
Jamie.
Iheanacho? No.
Bro, I've seen Jamie Vardy scored some goals since he returned. Ridiculous, bro. I'm telling you, Jamie Vardy gets the ball and size up the goalkeeper and do the BAM! Straight. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, you're not wrong. He's phenomenal.
Yo, he's nasty, man. And kudos to Jamie Vardy for sticking to Leicester City. And I honestly think Jamie Vardy has about 3 more seasons in him. Because, you know what I mean? Maybe at least 2 more. At least 2 more. And that's why he retired from the England team so that he could preserve his Leicester City career. Look, Jamie Vardy, because he's so fit, he probably could play until he's 40. I won't put that part. I wouldn't put. Look at Zlatan. You know, Zlatan was in the last Milan team that won the Scudetto. And look at that. This is ridiculous.
That's
bro.
pretty crazy. Yeah. I mean, look at James Milner. You got these players that are playing into their late 30s,
timeless, bro. I'm telling you. So look, just to finish this off, Brighton, great season, man. 50 points, the best season ever. Wolves, you know, they form petered off at the back end. They finish in 10th, still solid. And the second half of the table here, Newcastle United, phenomenal, man. You know, gotta love what they did. And they're a massive club, and it would have been, you know, a loss for the league if they had went down as well. And they're going into a new era, you know, big money, oil money coming in again. So I hope they, you know, we don't get all the flack of the, you know, oil club or whatnot, and they get some of it. So Crystal Palace, you know, very progressive team. It's going to be interesting to see what they do next season. They'll get, you know, a budget. They'll have money to spend. They'll look to unload a few players as well and refresh the team, because I think Vieira did a great job, man. And look at that. 15 draws and 11 wins. That's a solid season, if you ask me. Brentford survived, man. Let's give a round of applause to Brentford, man. Brentford,
they deserve it.
Brentford, you know, they played some good football, and the Christian Eriksen signing was actually the key to them staying up, along with guys like Ivan Toney and Johan Wissa, man. That guy, Johan Wissa, is a beast. And I know you would never forget Johan Wissa equalize off the bench against you there. So, you know, Brentford, it's going to be interesting to see what they do next season in terms of recruitment and, you know, who they're able to hold on to and everything. Villa, 14, Steven Gerrard. Not bad, but could have done better in my opinion.
I want to see what, because I don't know off the top of my head. I want to see how well they did prior to his appointment, and then since his appointment.
He did better. I saw a graph recently. He improved the team big time. And they just signed Boubacar Kamara, a Marseille player, on a free. So they're already bulking up. Yeah, he's a good midfielder, defensive midfielder as well. So they're already bulking up their team. I think he's an African player. I can't remember what country he's from, but he's French. He's French. No, he's French / another country. You know how it goes. And we have Southampton, man. I actually think Southampton could be relegated next season if they don't really pull the act together, you know.
Yeah, they got to get it together, dude.
Yeah,
what happened? I mean, I think they're still in. They still have some good acquisitions. I think one of their best acquisitions in years was Mohamed Salisu. I think he is a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. They gotta buy some people.
But they could lose people too. You know, a player was actually saying yesterday that I won't mind City signing, and that's James Ward-Prowse. I don't care if nobody might actually agree with what I'm saying, but my logic is solid. I think one of the closest players to Ilkay Gundogan is James Ward-Prowse. Just watch how they both play. You see what I'm saying? they're defensive, but not overly defensive. And they could also get into the final third and score you goals. Look around the league and see how many midfielders you find scoring a lot of goals. Not many. James Ward-Prowse fits the mold. Ilkay Gundogan as well. And I could actually, that would be a great signing, but I don't think it will happen. For me, I don't think it will happen. But if we sign a James Ward-Prowse, you'll have a penalty taker. You'll have whenever he plays, you know what I'm saying? You'll have that dead ball specialist, man. It'll be a huge signing, but it won't happen. And he'll win a trophy as well. This is trophy talk, and we're gonna, he'll win a trophy. He'll win something, at least something. Most likely the league. You know what I mean? I know that's what Liverpool really wants, but you ain't gonna get it, baby. Once we're playing like this, you ain't gonna get it, man. Everton.
How many European Cups do you have? Yeah. All right. Next subject.
All right. Everton. That's the subject, man. They survived 39 points. I know you wanted them to go down. I'm happy they stayed up. I always back them to stay up. I want them in the league to give you some trouble. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I wanted them to go down big time.
But Lampard, man, I'm happy for Lampard. He would have gained a lot of experience.
I cannot stand that guy, dude.
I like him. Him and Klopp never get along, but I like Lampard. Ever since he was a player, I like Lampard. You know what I mean? Gerrard, epic players, man. You see what I mean? Legends. Yeah. So Leeds United barely survived. We touched on that a little. Jesse March, give it up to them. Let's see who they could hold on to. Rafinha's linked to Barcelona. Let's see who they could attract. And they would be one of the teams to watch, one of the vulnerable teams to watch next season.
Yep.
And then we have Burnley, Watford, and Norwich going down. We knew of Norwich and Watford for a while, but Burnley, joined the pack there. So Fulham and Bournemouth will be coming up. And then we have Nottingham Forest and I think that was Huddersfield, right? I think that
you got me. I know Huddersfield in your top of the table, but
in the playoffs, the championship playoffs, I think it's Huddersfield and championship playoff. Yeah, I think it's Forest versus Huddersfield. Yeah, Forest versus Huddersfield in the final there, May 29th at Wembley. I honestly want to see Forest come up. They have Ethan Howard plays for Forest, Richard Larea, the Canadian as well. So I would like to see them back in the league. They have not been in the league since 1998, I think.
They're classic. They got more European Cups than you do, so they're a good team.
Yeah, I know, man. Rub it in, man. Continue
so
to
does
rub
Aston
it in.
Villa.
Continue to rub it in, man. Continue to rub it in.
This feels good.
But look, how does it feel? Let me ask you a question. How does it feel to come in second to Man City for the third time in 10 years? Third time.
It sucks, but I don't lose sleep over it. Because I'm happy with the team, the success of the team.
You better lose sleep because guess what?
You can't make me lose sleep.
We're doing the three-peat. I just want to put it out there.
Good luck.
We are doing the three-peat.
Good luck.
Next season.
Good luck.
Next season. That sounded good. You should talk close to the mic a little bit more,
Good luck.
Exactly. Look, three-peat, baby. Kyle, the Champions League. The Champions League. The final is coming up. That's a big talk.
Did you hear Dom had to repeat it because he just doesn't say it that often? There you go.
The league is over, right? The league is over. The Champions League, the treble is still on. It won't be considered one of those pure trebles. It'll be a cup treble. The quad is no more. The dream is over. And I actually wrote down quad on / treble. I still give you guys a little hope there. You see what I'm saying? I was preparing this.
If you round up, if we end up winning the Champions League and you round up, it's closer to a quad.
Yeah, but
think about it.
Yeah, it is. It's closer. It'll be like what Gerard Houllier did back in 2001 by winning the European Cup, which is equivalent to the Europa League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup. He also won the Charity Shield as well, and he won the Super Cup, which is ridiculous.
Oh, that's pretty nuts, yeah.
Which is ridiculous, and Klopp could actually emulate that. He could emulate that.
Could have done it this season.
But what I'm saying, Klopp could emulate that. He could emulate that.
Yep.
And he could even go on to win the Club World Cup again. It will be you'll have a very trophy laden from, let's say, May to May, 1 year. Crazy. But that Premier League title
It's
still
nothing
elude you,
new,
though.
bro. That ain't nothing new.
The Premier League. I know you want the Premier League, you know. I know you want it.
We already got it, bro.
You think we won the Champions League badly? You want the Premier League badly, bro. I know
can
you
promise you, we don't want the Premier League as bad as you guys want the Champions League.
I can promise you that. I could promise you, I could bet money you want that Premier League more than we want the Champions League. I know that.
But we already got the Premier League. You guys have not gotten the Champions League. So therefore, your argument is invalid.
I understand that. But you want to win more Premier Leagues, though, than just one in 30 years.
That's a different
argument. 1 in 30 years, bro.
How long have you guys been a club?
1894.
How many European Cups have you won?
0.
Okay. We've won the Premier League 19 times.
We'll win some eventually, bro. Eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hold your breath.
We just got to have some patience, though. But look, Real Madrid versus Liverpool in terms of head-to-head, 8 games. 3 wins for Liverpool, 1 draw, and 4 wins for Real Madrid. And look, the 4 wins for Real Madrid all came in the UCL era as well. Mm-hmm. Liverpool won the first meeting back in 1981, the final back in 81, and then the knockout round tie back in 2009. You won that as well, 5-0 on aggregate, and Liverpool have not beaten Real Madrid since then, though. Since 2009, you haven't beat them since. And look, that's 5 tries since then, and that includes a 2018 final and a quarterfinal tie last season. And you met them, I think, in 2012. You didn't beat them. I think you lost both those games. You got a draw last season and a loss. So quarterfinal last season, you bowed out to Madrid there. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you could turn this around? Do you feel like you could channel that energy from all the way back 41 years ago? My math is a bit off. 41 years ago?
Absolutely.
1981.
Absolutely. What makes me nervous is Thiago most likely out. Honestly, that makes me nervous, bro. I would have wanted Thiago to play this game. But we can do it. There's no question in my mind that it is. Look at the team that played Madrid last time in the final. Dejan Lovren, Joel Matip started. Or no, was it Van Dijk? No, we didn't get Van Dijk. Did we get Van Dijk that year?
Nah. Yeah, I think we did. You guys got Van Dijk the winter.
Yeah, we got Van Dijk in the January. It must have been that year then. But Dejan Lovren. And then you look at the midfield. I'm pretty sure it was Milner, Wijnaldum, Hendo. And then the front line was our front 3, the tried and true. But team was not nearly as seasoned as it is now, as top tier as it is now. Like, we were lucky to be there that year. And of course we got smacked, but we still played really well. I think we played great football that game. It was a very entertaining match to watch. I mean, Salah hit the post a few times, but not talking about the past, talking about this here. Our advantage lies in our, how do I say this? Our well-roundedness as a team, both in defense, midfield, front line, well-rounded. Madrid, phenomenal attack. All right, phenomenal midfield as well between Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Modric. You still got not Bentancur, Valverde. Marco Asensio. They're great players, but their defense, despite having good players, David Alaba, Eder Militao, I think that's where we got to expose them, and I think that's where we have the advantage. I'm just nervous, bro. I'm nervous now.
Well
I'm
said.
As it gets closer, bro, I get so nervous.
This is what you need to look at too. Yeah. Let me see that.
Right look at the stash, bro.
Yeah, that is Ian Rush, right?
Yeah, and dude, I don't even recognize the older pictures of him. I actually recognize him more now.
That is Ian Rush. So that's the Champions League trophy there.
That's 81,
And
right? Or is that
yeah,
84?
that's the only time you beat them in the final. This will be the third final that you're actually playing them in, and that's what you have to channel to actually win this game. Because look, you're a bit in second. The players have to feel a certain way about that. But you also have the FA Cup and the EFL Cup wins to give you that boost. And Jurgen Klopp is a man who's been to the Champions League final on multiple occasions. How many times he went there with Dortmund? Was it once or twice? I know it was once. It was once. It was once. Once with Dortmund. I know he won the league title over there a couple of seasons within that
was
same
the only time
frame.
They got there, though, right?
Yeah, they lost to Bayern. That was a great team that had guys like.
Was that the semis or was that the final?
No, that's a final, bro.
Okay, so they lost.
Final, that had
they
Ilkay Gundogan, Ilkay Gundogan, Robert Lewandowski, Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Oh no, I know who was on the team.
Götze,
I just couldn't remember if it was a
Matt
semi
Hummels.
or a final. Yeah.
That was a great team.
Of course.
Schmelzer. Who else, man? The list. Blazikowski. Listen, the team was crazy, man, and
remarkable.
The team's broken up since they sold everybody, of course. But Klopp was the man. That's the point. And this is ridiculous. This is good. You know what I'm saying? Third final. You know what I mean? And you got to give it to Klopp. You know what I mean? And he got the know-how. He's felt the pain and the joy during the Champions League final as well. So, look, so have Ancelotti, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of history with Liverpool, as we know. And Real Madrid won the title, so they have that boost. And Ancelotti's won multiple Champions League as well. He's won it with Real Madrid. I think he was the manager in charge of La Decima and the 10th one. And he won it with AC Milan. And, he's been around, man. He's one of the master legendary managers, that just, still around. And when there's all the talk about Pep and Klopp, he's still, doing his thing. When there's about Tuchel and Ten Hag and, he's still there. And you got to give it to Carlo Ancelotti, that epic picture for when they won the La Liga with him with the cigar, man. That picture that picture is hard. So, look, in terms of the danger men going into the game for both teams, I identify for Liverpool is Salah, of course, Mane, and Luis Diaz. These are your danger men, in my opinion. If something has to happen, these are the men to make it happen. While for Real Madrid, Benzema, Vinicius, and Rodrigo. And the impact that Rodrigo had off the bench against City and what Benzema and Vinicius have been doing all season is simply ridiculous. So, look, in terms of Madrid and going into this game, I think they're pretty fit in terms of the players they want to feature, and they have been featuring. And, if you look at the path that they came through, it was a tough path. They lost on the first day to Sheriff. They bounced back.
What a game that was. Wow.
I know. And then Real Madrid remarkably had the tougher path to the final than Liverpool, where you had Inter, Benfica, and Villarreal. And that's an easy path, Kyle. Come on. I know that you guys were tested, but still, man, come on. You know what I mean? Inter lacking European pedigree for a while. Benfica pretty much a pushover in European football these days. And Villarreal, is a wild card. So for what Real Madrid did, for them getting past PSG first after losing and coming back. Chelsea, they lost the second leg, but they did enough to win the tie, which is ridiculous. And then what they did against Manchester City was just out of this world, man. It was earth-shattering if you're a City fan. I didn't even believe, and I still don't understand what I witnessed on that day. Because being 90 minutes, and the clock said 90 minutes, 1-0, and you come back and lose, that come on, you got to give Real Madrid some credit there.
What a tie.
I know. So look, in terms of your starting 11, Kyle,
Yeah.
what are you looking like?
Our best starting 11 right now, across the back first, we got Allison, Robbo, Van Dyke, Matip, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming Fabinho is healthy, I'm going Fabinho, Hendo, Keita if Thiago's out. But honestly, I would not be surprised if we saw Milner. But I think Klopp would bring Milner on as like a sub for Keita. I think Keita would start. Front line has to be Luis Diaz, Sadio Mane as a center forward, and Mo Salah. Jota has been piss poor recently. And
You got a
I
strong bench, though. You got a strong
oh,
bench. You
I'm
know
not
what I
worried
mean?
about our bench, really at
You
all. I
know what
mean,
would to talk about your bench? You know what would be sick? I don't know if Divock Origi would be fit enough for this game. He was injured for the last game, but wouldn't it be sick if he features off the bench and score you a winner, man? Oh my god,
he did it in the last final.
that'd be
So
crazy.
yeah,
That'd be crazy though. So my 11 though that I have for Liverpool, Kyle, I think Allison, Trent, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate.
I wouldn't be surprised. Klopp likes to go with
Konate.
Konate in the Champions League. Yeah,
Konate simply because of his speed and his strength and his height as well. And
I would be
it
so
could easily
surprised
be
though.
it could easily be Matip. But I have a feeling with Konate is the way forward though. For some reason he's been trusting Konate a lot. And
You're not wrong. You're not
yeah,
wrong. Those two
I
are
could
literally interchangeable. It's a
because
50-50 toss up.
you have to understand it's Real Madrid you're going up against here with Vinicius's pace and Trent's lack thereof, right? You might need a Konate and a Van Dijk to help out to deal with Rodrigo as well.
Yeah.
Valverde is a very pacey player as well if he features, so you got to keep these things in mind. And Karim Benzema is not a slouch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Klopp would go in with that 11. In terms of the midfield, Thiago is said to, he might make it.
He's probably
No,
out,
not
dude.
not Thiago, Fabinho.
Yeah.
Thiago might miss it, but I had went for Fabinho, Thiago, and Henderson. But I think it's actually gonna be Fabinho, Naby Keita, and Henderson.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? And the front three, Salamane and Luis Diaz. You have Jota and Firmino options to come off the bench. I won't be surprised if Klopp goes in with Firmino from the start either, but I doubt that'll happen.
Yeah, I've been telling myself that because, like, in the past, when Firmino comes back from an injury, Klopp throws Firmino right in. But with the acquisition of Luis Diaz taking Mane away from the wing and Mane playing phenomenal as a center forward, you can't take him out. Mane's in great form.
Well said. Well said. For Real Madrid, I think the starting level will be Thibaut Courtois, Carvajal, Mendy, Eder Militao, Alaba, or Nacho. I think they'll go in with Nacho, seeing that he did well against City. Casemiro, Cruz, Modric in the midfield, and I think they're going to go in with Benzema, Vinicius, and Rodrigo. I've been hearing that, I've been sniffing around, and people might be saying that Rodrigo shouldn't start. It might be Valverde, but I think you're going with your best possible team, your most impactful team, and you could kill off the game within 90 minutes and don't leave it too nervy at the end. You see what I'm saying?
So you're already pegging Madrid to win.
No. I'm just, I'm being neutral right now. But of course, you would you like to hear who I think's gonna win the game?
I don't think I need to.
You think you know my answer or something? That's what you think? Look, usually I remember I said
said it, yeah.
For the FA Cup final, I said you guys got it against Chelsea. And do you know I went and did another preview and I said that Chelsea's gonna win it. So I think whatever I say here.
Fake.
No, whatever I say here is actually gospel. This is trophy talk, baby. This is trophy talk. This is the gospel.
Evidence speaks for itself.
This is the gospel.
Evidence speaks for itself.
You know what? Look at what I said about your team going into the Southampton game, bro. I'm usually on point with this. I don't know what it is, man. I'm usually on point though. But look, Kyle, let's do something.
Broken
fun.
clock's right twice a day.
Let's do something fun before we get to the prediction part of it. I do wish you guys all the best. Any team that goes on to win it, it is what it is. I'm not in it, but for Liverpool, I won't hear the end of it. I would not hear the end of it all summer or for the rest of my lifetime, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That they win a 7th Champions League title, and then we're looking down. We're looking down at number 8. We're looking to win at the 8th. Oh. How many do you have, Dom? See?
Win one.
No Madrid fans are gonna actually come ask me these things. None. We play in a different league. They don't really care about us like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But look, the combined 11, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Let's discuss. First of all, we're gonna go with a 4-3-3, of course. Four defenders and the goalkeeper, the 3 in the midfield, and the 3 forwards. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start from right back all the way over to left back. And then we're going to do something fun. We're going to both say the names at the same time. And,
okay.
Yeah. And then, all right. So, right back, who do you have? I have
Trent.
Okay. Yeah, I have Trent as well.
Okay. When do we start saying it at the same time? Is it midfield?
Yeah, we're going to say it at the same time. Once I do this, you say it. You know what I mean? And I'll say mine. So, and the reason I went for Trent, and this is epic because I never picked Trent in any combined 11. I think Carvajal isn't overly quick. Trent isn't overly quick. And defensively, they're both a bit, you know what I'm saying? But Carvajal is a quality player as well. He's the only Real Madrid player that gets into the Spain team these days. But I give Trent the edge over him in today's combined 11. So Trent Alexander-Arnold gets my pick. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. But yeah. So the next center back, Konate.
Matip.
Well,
no. This isn't a predicted 11.
I know it's a combined 11. It's a combined 11.
You don't think Matip's better than Konate?
I think Matip is a quality center back, but I think Konate, with his youth and his speed and his physicality, is just edging past him a little bit.
Okay, so I get it.
The way
I've
Luis Diaz have leapfrogged Jota and Firmino in Liverpool starting 11.
Sure,
is similar. So yeah.
I like that take because it's really, there's no right or wrong. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Konate, I've said this. I'll continue to say it. 2 years from now, we will be talking about Konate as the best defender.
He's massive. He's massive. You know what I'm saying? All right. The next one. Van Dijk. Yeah.
No question.
The reason I didn't go in with any of the Real Madrid center backs because Alaba is not a real center back.
No,
Eden Militao is okay, but I think he has a lot more growing to do. And Nacho is a bit part player. He plays right back, left back, center back, wherever you want him to play, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, I don't think defensively they are the best as well. And the last one, left back, Robertson.
Robbo. Yeah.
I'm going with Robertson over Mendy because Mendy is he has some good games and then he's a little iffy, but he's very good. But I think Robertson, with his experience,
debate it. There's not even a debate. Yeah.
There's a small debate for Mendy. Mendy's good. Mendy's at least better than our Mendy.
Good.
You know
he's
what I'm
great.
saying?
He's good.
He's better than our Mendy, and he's done a lot of good things for Real Madrid. You got to give it to him. You know what I mean? That was a big leap from obscurity to Lyon and then over to Real Madrid. You got to give it to him, but I think it's Robertson. Look, the goalkeeper, man. 1, 2, 3. Alisson. Yeah. And what's the reason why you go for Alisson over Courtois?
He's the best 1v1 keeper in the world, hands down.
Yeah.
There might be some times where Vinicius' speed gets in behind, and I want Alisson for those 1v1s. As a shot stopper, honestly, Courtois might be better. They're
both very good. Keeper. They're both very good shot stoppers.
Overall, Alisson, in my opinion, is better than Courtois. However, when I watch Courtois and I see some of the saves, first off, he's like 3 inches taller. He's lengthy. But he's good. Courtois a great keeper.
But he's not good with his feet at all, though.
No.
He's terrible.
Hey, Alisson can be shaky, too.
Yeah, but Alisson is very good with his feet, though.
Yeah.
But he has a mistake in him. but he's good because if you look at Liverpool's style of play, they go back to Alisson a lot. Whenever they go back to Courtois, all he does is hits it down the field. Real Madrid do not play out from the back at all. They hardly play out from the back.
Yeah.
You know, and
which
Liverpool
is going to kind of suck for us because if they just play long balls all day, they're bypassing our press. That worries me.
But still, most of the time, from what I saw watching the both games against Man City, every time Courtois kick the ball up the field, they give it back to City. They give it back to City because there's no one really riding on that shoulder of the defensive line. So, you know, and when you check about the height, Van Dijk is tall, Konate is tall, or you know, so whoever's back there should actually win that ball. So yeah. But we're going to the midfield, and the way we're gonna do the midfield, we'll call out the three names. Call out your three midfielders at the same time.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter though. We're gonna make it fun though.
We're gonna have to repeat ourselves.
Okay, one at a time then. One at a time. The first one, I think with the way the teams are set up, I don't know. I have two defensive midfielders because of the midfield. It's a very robust midfield. When you check both teams, there's not a lot of creativity in either of the midfields. If you really, there's one on either side. You see what you get what I'm saying?
It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah. So the first midfielder, I'm gonna go with Casemiro. Say your midfielder.
All right. Fabinho.
Fabinho.
I almost want to say Casemiro.
The thing about Fabinho does not start for. I know it's going to get into the Brazil talk. Fabinho doesn't start for Brazil, you know. I don't think he does.
Did you say Firmino or Fabinho?
Fabinho, none of them. Casemiro starts. Casemiro, I think Fabinho has fallen down the pecking order just a tad below even Rodri. Rodri has.
Isn't Rodri Spanish?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in terms of the DMs.
Oh, in the DMs?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be people, and I completely understand. Casemiro is, if not the best, among the best.
He's one of the best
the
CDMs, definitely.
I'm just going to go Fabinho.
Yeah, for the second midfielder, 1, 2, 3.
Modric.
Thiago.
He's not healthy.
I know, but I'm still going for him. You never know.
Then Thiago then. Okay.
He might make. No, you could. You know, remember there's another one. There's another one.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
So, the reason why I went for Thiago is because he's had a good season. You know what I'm saying? And I knew of his quality before, but just last season he was trash, bro. I can't listen. No half measures when it comes to that. He was trash last season, bro. Your whole team was trash last season. You know,
our whole team was injured.
Yeah, you better say thank you for Alisson for scoring that header and everything.
Your whole team was injured, Dom.
Your goalkeeper had to save your season last year. Imagine
the whole team was injured. We were playing with our U15s as center backs.
But still, that ain't no excuse, though.
How is that not an excuse? You used that excuse for Leicester earlier when we were talking about the table.
That ain't no excuse. But anyways, let's not go down that rabbit hole from last season, though. I know you're still hurt. From coming in third. I know you are. But the last midfielder, I have Luka Modric. You know, who do you have for your?
I'll just go Thiago.
Okay, so we basically have the same, with the exception you didn't go for Casemiro.
Yeah. Even though I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the front three, you know, right wing. Salah. Yeah. Okay. Center forward. Benzema. This one's interesting. This one's very, very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Left wing.
Diaz.
Vinicius. Wait, you didn't go with Sadio Mane at all?
No, Sadio Mane is a center forward now, bro.
I think you guys are hyped up over Luis Diaz.
Diaz is a problem.
I know he is. But, you know, still, you can't put him ahead of Vinicius, man. What? Yeah, Listen, let me tell you something about this guy, Vinicius, right? Everybody said, you, Vinicius, you came here with high hopes and you are shit. Basically, that's what
No,
you
you're
are.
mixing up Vinicius with Hazard, bro.
No, I'm telling you, Hazard, that signing flop. But I'm telling you, people said, you, Vinicius, your stat. If you go back and you check Vinicius's stats, Carl, I'm telling you that it's a vast difference. When I say a vast difference from the previous seasons, the man said, "Hey, what? What did you say? Okay, I got you." And he just stepped it up a whole nother level. And I think he deserves to be in this combined 11. 17 goals, 13 assists in La Liga alone, right? 3 in the Champions League with 7 assists. The man has 20 goals and 20 assists in the Champions League and the league combined. These numbers are nuts.
He's good.
Do you know what his numbers were like last season? 6 goals and 7 assists. I'm telling you.
Kid's 19 or 20.
Bro, the kid stepped up, man. He listened to his critics and he stepped up. So
good. He's
look,
good.
Now that we got the combined 11 in, who you think? Well, we're not really. Both are great managers, man. Klopp, Ancelotti.
Klopp.
I don't really want to get into that debate right now. But
can't.
I didn't pick a manager. I know Liverpool. Why? Let me ask you a question. Why does Liverpool fans, right, think that their players are the best in every possible playing position?
I'll tell you exactly why. It's because of Jurgen Klopp. That is exactly why.
Well, it's an opinion.
Any of these other players 2 seasons ago, if we're making a combined 11.
It's an opinion, though.
No. Listen, though. The reason they say that is because when players come to Liverpool under Klopp, they become, this is the cliche statement, they become superstars. They really become the best version of themselves. Okay? Nobody's talking about Bobby Firmino until he comes to Liverpool. Nobody's talking about Mo Salah before he comes to Liverpool.
You're right. I don't think you need to elaborate. You're right. Look at Tsimikas and what he's done since he came over to Liverpool.
It's also a passion thing. Like, I'm never going to look, unless it's Karim Benzema, right? I mean, I'm never going to look at a player. Liverpool are the best team in the world right now, arguably. They're up there. So is Man City. I don't think you can say Madrid are one of the best teams in the world. But they're up there.
I think you can because they are the champions of La Liga, and they're in the final of the Champions League and they could go on to win it, which brings us to the point, who's winning the Champions League? I know you're a Liverpool fan. You're going to say it's Liverpool.
Yeah.
But I want some objectivity. Is there any objectivity in you right now? Could you take off the imaginary Liverpool cap right now? Is it even possible to take it off?
I've said this. What worries me are 2 things. 1, we don't have Thiago. And 2, teams have beaten us before by bypassing our press. Literally, if you can't be pressed and lose the ball in your own half if you bypass the front line and the midfield. My worry is that they're going to do that. They're going to win the aerial duel and they're going to break quickly and score.
I think
that's it.
I think the key for Liverpool, you have to take your chances.
Yes.
You have to take your chances because let me tell you something.
Because we're going to get them.
You're going to get him and you're also going to give him up.
Yeah.
And we've seen that if you go back and you analyze the last 10 games Liverpool have played, they've given up a lot of chances. They've gone behind. They came back. Yep. But I'm just saying, you give up a lot of chances. Too many chances, in my opinion. Same for City. We give up too many chances. You know what I'm saying? We lost the semi in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I mean?
You also won the league in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. you know what I'm saying? Thanks, Madrid, for the lesson. But I'm just saying, having played Real Madrid, you played them last season, they're not playing around. You played them in the 2018 final. We played them 2 seasons ago. We beat them. But this season, they have been, when they have their opportunities, they're not going to have many, but when they have the opportunities, that guy Benzema is something out of this world this season, man.
It's
And
a problem.
he's a problem, man. He's a problem. I'm telling you. And Kyle, I don't think I'm gonna make another Champions League preview video. This is my Champions League preview video, and I'm saying I worked very hard on it, and I had a real distinguished guest, and this is trophy talk. You see what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And look, I know I'm gonna look like a bad guy, a villain right now, and I'm gonna look salty. Oh, Dom, you don't want the best for Liverpool or whatnot. But I just have a feeling this Madrid team, man, what they've done, right? And I'm going to explain myself.
Oh, please do, because if
What
you
they've
even
done.
try to say what they've
No.
done versus what we've done this season, you can't compare the two.
I'll talk about you guys as well. But what they've done have been massive. They've been vulnerable, but they've also shown that they can come back. And we saw that against a PSG team with Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Verratti, you name it, Marquinhos, Donnarumma, you name. I don't know if all these players actually played in the game, but I'm just saying this was a quality PSG team in my opinion. They won League On again.
No. They have quality players. They are not a quality team. Come on.
Okay, all right. Difference in opinion, but on paper they're good. They look good.
Yeah, sure.
They weren't good enough. They got knocked out in the round of 16. Pathetic, if you ask me, having Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe in your team and not making it further than that. But who did that? Real Madrid. You go to the champions, Chelsea. They beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Went back 3-0 down. Bounced back. 2 goals. Took it away from Chelsea. Broke their hearts. They did the same thing. City 4-3. Go to Madrid. We're 1-0 up. They bounced back. Broke our hearts with 3 goals. This team is just like it's written. It's just like it's written for them to go on to win it, having done so 13 previous times, right? And, when it comes to Champions League, I know Liverpool like to puff out their chest and they like to talk about their 6, but Real Madrid is the team that you have to actually look up to and be like, okay, you got 13. You see what I'm saying? So they're massive, man. They're massive. You know what I'm saying? And you talk about you guys like to talk about fan. They have a massive fan base. So when they talk about fans, it's the same effect. They're passionate. Look at the whole Mbappe situation. You see what I'm saying? The league. Mbappe don't go to the Real Madrid. The league wants the sanction. But then again, La Liga is kind of weird. They let Messi leave, but they get mad over Mbappe not coming, which doesn't make any sense. But Real Madrid, bro. Ancelotti. I have a feeling they're gonna win the Champions League title. And you guys are going into this, in my opinion, as the underdogs. That's what I think, because you have pedigree, you have quality, you have history, but so do they. You know what I mean? And they won the title. They've been able to rest their team for a longer period. They've had more time to actually think and plan. And this is chess, not checkers. And for you've just had a lot going on. You just had a lot of injuries. Players not 100% fit. You had to deal with the cup final. You won that. You had to deal with the Premier League title race. You missed out on that. It's just so much. And then the players already scheduled to play next week again in various squads. And it is so much to deal with, in my opinion. And I just think Madrid's gonna win it at the end of the day. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to predict how they win it within 90, 120 minutes, whatever, penalties. But I just think that Madrid, they just been great this season, and I could see them going on to win it. How do you feel about what I just said?
Off the dome, the good thing about comparing fan bases is that it's a 50-50 allocation for the final. So it doesn't really matter how good your fan base is. Half of it's going to be there and half of it's going to be the other team. The other things you brought up are all problems with Madrid as well. You brought up teams scheduled to play again soon. It's same thing for Madrid. You talked about like problems throughout the season, hardships. Madrid had the same exact thing. I don't think people realize. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you. Pedigree-wise, we're looking up to Madrid. Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely looking up to Madrid. Quantitatively, okay? Qualitatively, right now, okay? There's a famous saying in finance, past performance is not a predictor for future gains or future performance. The same exact thing goes for sport. I don't care how good you were back in 2018, in 2012, in 2009. I don't care about the past results. I never have. It's good for comparison and talking points, but that's fine. Right now, qualitatively, Liverpool are a better team. Now, with that said, anything can happen in the Champions League final. It's the Champions League final. Okay? That's why we pay the money to watch the sport. That's why we do what we do, Dom. We do it in hopes that our team can reach this point. And Liverpool have done it. I absolutely love this tournament. I love everything about the team that we've created, that Klopp's assembled. He's instilled a winning mentality in this team. Liverpool cannot be seen as the underdogs going into this tie. They cannot be seen as the underdogs.
So do you see it as a 50-50 affair then?
It is as close to a 50-50 affair as you can get. As close to a 50, aside from maybe Liverpool, Man City.
Look, Liverpool.
It is as close to 50-50.
Liverpool are monsters. Forget about what I said, right? Liverpool could well go on to win this. It's just my take and how I feel. But if Liverpool do go on to win it, I'm not doubling, back on what I say or anything. But I know that Liverpool are capable of going out there and beating Madrid, getting their revenge from the 2018 final. I know they're capable of doing it. I know they can. But I'm just saying, I just think they have a lot more going up against and going against them in this final as well. Where as for Real Madrid, I think they have the momentum. Because if you really look at Liverpool, they have been a bit shaky recently. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you're going to get, I don't want to use the word lucky, but I don't know if you're going to be as fortunate against Madrid. You went behind against Villarreal. You went behind against Aston Villa. You went behind, was it Aston Villa you went behind, right? Was it? I think so. You went behind. You just keep going behind and you're coming back. You're doing things the hard way, in my opinion.
That is the exact argument you just used for why Madrid are going to win, because they've gone behind and battled that. No. Just listen to me.
No, hear me out. I said recently.
What I'm saying is that the argument doesn't matter the timeline.
The argument
you use the same exact argument to put Madrid above us, that now you're using to bring Liverpool down.
No, I'm not bringing anybody down or putting anybody up. Okay, I'm not doing any of that. We're not gonna take it on that level. You see, we're talking about a game here,
then
right?
Clarify.
But what I'm saying is that I'm talking about recent matches in the build-up to the final. You see what I'm saying? The game against Wolves, the game against Villa, the game against Villarreal. I'm just looking at some game, the second legs. I know Madrid has been up and down, but also you guys actually had the advantage. You guys had the advantage in those Champions League games, and you were kind of shaky in the second legs. You see what I'm saying? You're a bit shaky. So when you put all of that into perspective, it's hard to pick a winner of this Champions League. It's really, really difficult. And for me, I'm putting myself in a very difficult spot because I have a lot of Liverpool followers on the channel, and I know they're going to come at me and they're going to be like, and they're going to argue and say, some people may even unsubscribe and, they may not agree. But prove me wrong. Liverpool, go out there, prove me wrong, defeat Madrid, lift your 7 Champions League title. It's a table. Your 7 Champions League title. And then you say, look, what were you saying now? Talk to me now, right? But the players need to go there and they need to rally and they need to make it happen. And Real Madrid are not going to be an easy opponent to brush aside. Neither will Liverpool. But I know Liverpool. I know the weak points. You see what I'm saying? And I know they're going to give up. I know they're going to give up chances. If Benzema is on point, Vinicius and these guys, they'll pick you apart. And Liverpool could easily do the same against Real Madrid. That is why it's so difficult to predict this Champions League final. I don't know if I could go around YouTube and find,
you can't predict it. You couldn't do it.
It's hard. It is hard, but we are put in this difficult spot. You are put in a spot where you are, as a Liverpool fan, it will be, it's unfair to ask you to predict against your team as well. You see what I'm saying?
If you're going to be a fan of a team that's involved in getting trophies, you got to talk about it, bro.
Yeah. That's true. That is true because there's a lot of teams that's not even in this trophy talk thing. You know what I'm saying? But Kyle, what's your final verdict? I'm going for Real Madrid to win the final, though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna deal with the backlash. Whatever backlash I deal with it. It will make a greater story for me to come out and say, hey, I was proven wrong. So you're going for your team to pull it off. Why? Within 90? 120 penalty? What do you say?
I think it goes to extra time. Extra
time. Okay.
If I can't do another penalty shootout, bro, I cannot do another penalty shootout. We got to win this one.
Because Salah wants revenge. You know, there's no Sergio Ramos, of course, and there's no Ronaldo, of course. There won't be Bale to torment you. So was Ronaldo at the club in 28? Yeah, he was there, right? He was there. Yeah, he was there. So yeah. Good luck, man. That's good luck.
Thanks,
good luck.
Man, we need it.
If you win it, I know I'm gonna have to deal with that all summer, but it'll be fun. It'll be a fun conversation. I'll make a video, I'll come out and I'll talk about it though. But good luck to both teams though. But Kyle, it's been a long one, bro. We gotta land the plane. And we always land the plane on little news, transfer dealings. Do you have anything that you wanna touch on though? Anything on your end?
No, I think what both teams are doing right now is prepping for the future, and I'm mainly talking about Man City and Liverpool. I think I'm just so excited to be a part of everything, whether it's the fan base itself, the success of the team, what we're doing here with Trophy Talk. It's just an exciting time for the Premier League. I mean, it's growing over here in the United States. It's going to continue to grow. And you got new fans every day of all the clubs. And it's just an exciting time, man. And I'm looking forward to this final on Saturday.
Definitely, man. So just in terms of some news and some transfer rumors and all that good stuff, I've read that Vincent Kompany is actually a candidate for Burnley manager. Former City legend as well, Premier League legend. And look, now that Burnley are relegated, it could definitely happen where we could see him starting from the Championship. It would have been kind of weird seeing him managing in the Premier League from Anderlecht to the Premier League. So, so that's something. City have been linked to Calvin Phillips, Leeds CDM. But now that Leeds have actually survived, I don't know if that's actually going to happen or maybe it will. You know what I mean? And what are your thoughts on Phillips, though?
I mean, we've been linked with him for, good God, like since the middle of the season. I think he's good. I don't think he starts over anyone that we have in our lineup right now.
Why not?
Would you start him over Rodri?
He has to start in your team.
Would you start him over De Bruyne?
No, but I'm saying, though, Calvin Phillips in your team will start maybe over Henderson and Keita, bro. I'm telling you this.
Okay.
Calvin Phillips was England's player of the year,
That's great.
That's
Harry Maguire is England's captain.
No.
What has Harry Maguire done?
I'm just saying, Calvin Phillips is very good.
Okay.
He's quietly good. And that is why Leeds struggled so much this season, his absence.
Okay.
Did that explain a lot?
No, not at all.
I think I know, you see, you guys like to big up your own players, but I'm telling you, you get Calvin Phillips in your midfield, might be a better midfield, man. I'm just saying. So City's linked to him. Of course, we're going to have to fork out maybe a nice £50 million for him if we are to get him.
That's no problem.
Definitely not. And that's no problem because we actually made money from some sales.
Yeah, some fraudulent accounting. Very easy. Very easy to do.
Oh my God.
Man.
Yo, Well, anyways,
they got companies overseas with no employees and no revenue.
but look, somewhere registered in Panama as well. So or the Bahamas. So look, look,
Offshore.
yeah, look. Fernandinho will leave the club. Gundogan is said to be leaving, so Calvin Phillips would be a perfect replacement. If we're gonna need two players, it will be Phillips and somebody else. You know what I mean? Let's see who. Man City has also been linked with the Catalan left back from Brighton. Best hair in the league, Mark Cucurella. And the fact that he's from Catalonia, like Pep Guardiola, I could see this one happening as well. City might have to fork out about 40 million pounds or so, 40 million pounds, and we need a left back badly because we know our left back. Don't talk about him. Don't.
No. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you guys and left backs.
Yeah, I know, man. Mendy.
It's fucking hysterical.
But isn't it crazy that we brought in Angelino and then he goes over to Leipzig and does? He's like,
it is crazy. This is my point.
Sick over there.
You guys have a cancerous left back problem. Doesn't matter who you guys bring in.
And you know what's crazy? We have such a left back problems, but they keep buying right backs. We don't. We bought a player by the name of Pedro Porro. We sold him to Sporting. We have a youngster by the name of Jan Cuoto. We have him out on loan. We have Kyle Walker, João Cancelo. Like, we have all these right backs, and we don't have any left back. None.
But Benjamin bought left backs. They just haven't worked out.
Yeah. Well, Benjamin Mendy is more worried about, you know what he is.
Yeah, he's got more worried. He's going on.
Yeah, he's horny.
Like you said, Angelino.
Yeah.
And then Zinchenko. Now you're linked with this guy.
Zinchenko has been massive, though. I don't know what's got.
I
think. Look, credit to Zinchenko and Tsimikas. Let me butter you up a little. I'm a butter you up. Both players have been vastly improved. So, it makes it better if I talk about the Liverpool players. Kyle might agree that Zinchenko has been good as well. So, Cucurella, do you think City will get both of those guys, though?
I wouldn't be surprised. It would not make any sense to me if Cucurella did another transfer. I mean, this guy, he's been bouncing around Europe. He was like a Getafe for one season.
Well, he's been bouncing around Spain. He the craziest thing about Cucurella is that Barcelona loaned him, bought him, sold him back, loaned him back, bought him back. So it's like.
And the thing is that his value to Brighton, in my opinion, is way more than 40.
Yeah. He's good, though. He actually is one of the reasons. He's actually Brighton's player of the season.
No, I know he is.
That's how good he is, man. So, look, Gundogan could leave. Jesus could leave as well. I don't know who else is going to go out the door, but we have to keep tabs on that. But, Kyle, just to switch from City to Liverpool, because this is trophy talk. This is Liverpool. This is City. We also got to talk about Liverpool's transfer dealings right now. Divock Origi will leave for AC Milan. How you feel about that?
I mean, we've known it for 6 months, so we've all kind of been prepared. So I said it a couple weeks ago on here. Liverpool, not legend, but what's the word? He's a cult legend for Liverpool.
You see that? You see him? You see him right there? I
see that, man.
That's nice, right?
Yeah, it is. Look at that guy.
That's a nice touch. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I'm a City fan and I'm hitting it with this nice touch, man.
I mean, you love Divock Origi.
Divock Origi is a legendary player, man. Whenever he comes off the bench, crazy shit happens.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable that it keeps happening time and time and time again, though. But as one player leaves the shores of Liverpool FC, another one will come in, and it's been official that Fabio Carvalho, Portuguese youngster who came over to England and he'd been at Fulham for about 10 years. There was a little saga with him and Fulham, and then he decided he wanted to move on. He was ridiculous this season for Fulham. He helped them gain promotion. I actually saw Fabio Carvalho goal before, I was chilling before today's trophy talk. This guy is nice. When you talk about his intelligence and his runs,
he's a problem.
He is. Do you know Fabio Carvalho is actually Coutinho's regen to Liverpool. He's this regen. He's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? When he's a glitch. He's a glitch. Like in FIFA, he's a glitch. I'm talking FIFA. I'm bringing FIFA into the real world right now. You don't ever find a regen and the player that made the regen existing at the same time. But that is exactly what's going on. They look the same. Just think about Coutinho and Fabio Carvalho looks the same. They have the same shaped head, same smile. They're both Portuguese, Brazil, and they're the same. They're the same. I'm telling you.
They speak the same language, Dom. That's it.
You
That's
guys,
all they do.
Bro, he is the reincarnation as a younger version of Philip Coutinho. You guys are blessed with a quality player. That's just all I'm trying to say right now.
No, he's good. He's good. I'm putting together his player profile, man. He's really good.
Guys, don't forget.
I just want to point out, his stats are exactly the same in this past Champions League campaign as Harvey Elliott's 2 seasons
Wait a minute,
ago.
championship.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. You're thinking about the Champions League a bit too much, boy.
No, I mean, it's just a habit when you got 6 of them.
I know. And it's understandable. You're in the final. So I get it. So, look, there's been news today that Tchouaméni is snubbing Liverpool.
Dude, he was snubbing Madrid 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he was snubbing Madrid. So I don't know what's going on. He's doing the Mbappe. He's pulling a little playbook. It must be a French thing. He's pulling it out, and he's saying, I need this. I need a company bus. I need a private jet. I need this and that. He's going to Madrid, bro. He wants the money. Give it to him.
You don't think he's coming to you, right?
No, dude, we're not pushovers. It's up to him.
You guys are not going to give him a say in transfers and things like that, you know?
Would you?
Nah, definitely not. So, Tchouaméni, he's also a very, very good youngster.
He's so good.
Yeah. He's box to box. He's like what they say is the new Pogba, you know? He's like the new what Pogba
That's
used
a
to
great be. He's Pogba at Juventus. Yeah.
He's Pogba for the French national team, basically. Because you know Pogba for France and Pogba for United are two different players. You know what I mean? So, look, in terms of the transfers, do you have any other links? Any player you guys have been linked to? Like
Darwin Nunez is the most recent one I've seen. Yeah.
A big one. Sadio Mane, Bayern Munich wants him. I'm like, this is like concrete though, because Lewandowski, the whole row going on there with Lewandowski. Lewandowski wants Barcelona. So then Bayern Munich needs a striker. I've been hearing they've been linked with Richarlison, but they also want. I could see Richarlison going there though.
Good God.
I could see him joining Bayern Munich. He deserves to play Champions League. Richarlison is good though. He's just maybe he's not likable as a person.
Is the least clinical forward in the league, probably.
Nah, he's good, man. He's good, bro. Richarlison is good. I like Richarlison as a football player, man. Maybe not the antics, but Richarlison gets on the skins. You know what I mean? You need Richarlison.
I feel like that makes a lot of sense. You definitely would like that kind of player.
You know? But look, Fernandinho, you know, type play, you know what I'm saying? Dirty.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You need that. But Sadio Mane, the fee that I'm hearing is 50 million euros. 1 year left on his contract, so that's just about right. And it's up to, you know, I've been hearing that Sadio Mane, you know, hearing what Bayern Munich has to say. Do you think he will extend, or could you see him leaving?
I'll tell you one thing. We're definitely offering him an extension. I think he deserves
there's also been talks about that.
He definitely deserves one after what he did this season, but changing positions and contributing phenomenally. I could also see a world where he would go to Bayern, but if he goes, we would 100% buy probably like a Darwin Nunez.
Yeah. I actually think now could be the perfect time to actually transition and move on. Because I know as great as Mo Salah and Sadio Mane have all, you know, been together, sometimes they get in each other's way though. Just think about it.
3 times in 7 years.
Nah, you might think might be only on the field, but they you know, just think about it, man. Just think about it.
Nah, you're trying to create something, bro. It's not
No,
there.
I'm not.
It's not there.
Mane and Salah, Senegal versus Egypt. Mane winning both the World Cup and the AFCON. And since then, Salah, he's been scoring sporadically and assisting as well, but he's not been the same though. And I could see just with Mane out of the picture, he could just say, okay, oh yeah, let's go again. You know what I mean? He's been going, but
Nah.
just I don't know.
Nah, that's speculation. You're reaching. You're reaching, Dom.
I don't know, bro. I would like to see Mane at Bayern Munich, though. You know what I'm saying? And he won't be a problem for me in the league either. So
Yeah. So he's scared. Dom's scared.
No, he's a good player, bro. Mane
I want to see him at Bayern Munich, so I don't have to deal with him in the league. You're scared.
Exactly. Mane is a good player, bro. Mane at Southampton. Mane at Southampton was a whole different beast, man. And then at Liverpool, it's like he was refined. You see what I'm saying? I think Southampton, he was more the raw version, but at Liverpool, he became more refined. Southampton, explosive. Fastest hat-trick in the league. Explosive. You never expected Mane was going to hit you like that. You see? And he's done well, man. He's done well. Over 100 goals in the Premier League. Only second behind Salah and Drogba now, I think. So who knows, man? I think he'll extend. Liverpool is basically engraved in his skin.
Yeah.
Engraved in his soul. They bought him. He's won a Champions League, a league title, World Club. What else? What else do you need, man? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of transfer. City bought, of course, Erling Haaland. And as I said, Carl, Liverpool, do you think Fabio Carvalho that signing could suffice when it comes to responding to what City have done in terms of bringing in Erling Haaland? I think you guys got to respond. I think, personally, you guys got to respond. Divock Origi is leaving. Fabio Carvalho is coming in. But I think you guys need a massive signing to add to your repertoire. That's what I think.
No. Well, here's the problem. You guys signed Haaland as a response to what happened this season.
No, we didn't have any striker. We haven't had a striker for God knows when.
I know, but you guys make responsive signings, like reactionary signings. We don't. It's not how Liverpool operate, dude.
That was not a reactionary signing. That was a necessary and well-needed signing.
No, you did not need to buy Haaland, bro.
So wait. What should we do? Leave Haaland? Let Real Madrid, Barcelona take him?
No. It's not a question of what you should do. What I'm saying is...
basically you're saying we don't need him because what we've done in the league, we've won 2 leagues without a striker, basically. Yeah.
That's like 40% of what I'm saying. What I'm mainly saying is that's not how you guys operate as a club.
Bro, you
guys buy the big names.
No.
Yes, you do.
We don't, bro. We don't.
Yes, you do. No. After Kevin De Bruyne's World Cup performance, you bought Kevin De Bruyne.
What, 2014 World Cup performance you're talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, Kevin De Bruyne was bought in 2015, I think, after the great season with Wolfsburg.
It's my point. Had a great performance. Great season with Wolfsburg.
But Kevin De Bruyne was
now you're buying Haaland. You bought Ruben Diaz. Laporte.
Kevin De Bruyne was a Chelsea reject. Kevin De Bruyne was not that huge. Just like when Salah came to Liverpool, Salah was not big.
My point is that you bought Haaland, bro.
But I'm saying
that's my only point.
I think
we don't need to make a reactionary signing for Haaland.
Haaland is probably in our most recent signing, Haaland is one of the most predictable signings we've made. Think about it. Who would have predicted that we buy Rodri, Ferran Torres? Just think about it.
The Rodri one I saw. Yeah.
Sane. All these guys, they weren't big. Jesus. All these guys, they weren't big. Sterling was at Liverpool. He was explosive, but he wasn't like a superstar already. You know what I mean?
Raheem Sterling was one of the best young talents in England.
Yes, it was a risk as well. It was still a risk. Bringing in a young what? How old was he? 19 when we bought it? It was a risk. It was a risk. If you look at what City does, you guys probably do the opposite of what you guys probably do exactly what you're saying that we do.
Please tell me how. Please tell me how.
Luis Diaz, big Colombian star player. Porto star player, 14 goals. Alisson Becker, Brazil's goalkeeper. Roma's big goalkeeper, right? Bam. Salah, Egyptian king, Sadio Mane,
First off, he didn't even
Sen-
get the Egyptian king name until he came to Liverpool.
Senegalese king, prince, whatever. Bro, you guys buy the big names, and that's
Virgil
Virgil
wrong,
van
and that's
Dijk,
why
bro.
you're laughing trying to
Dijk.
do this.
That is
You're
how
so
much you
full of
pay
shit.
for Virgil van Dijk. You
Oh,
guys
you're
did
so full of
exactly.
shit.
You guys did exactly what you say we do. Exactly what you
realize why we bought Van Dijk and Allison, right? Because we sold
Bro.
Coutinho for $150 million. That's the only reason we bought them. Only reason. You're so wrapped up in your oil money, you don't see what you're trying to say.
Wait, are you saying the only reason you became successful is because you bought success?
Did I say that?
Man.
Did I say that?
The exact words, but you
No,
did
I didn't
business.
say that.
You did business. You bought success. Just like how people say City bought success, you bought success. You bought everybody. You gotta buy success to be successful. You gotta buy it. It's simple. You have to buy success, bro. I'm telling you, what you did. We're talking transfers, but what you did, you made some massive signings. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Fabinho.
Dom just said
Salah,
Ox is a massive sign.
Salah, Keita, Mane, Van Dijk, Allison, Luis Diaz, Jota. That's about 10 players. You guys spent a lot of millions on those players. Don't tell me I'm lying. Don't you dare tell me I'm lying right now.
So now let me ask you this question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Were any of those players,
Mm-hmm.
even remotely in the conversation for top players in their respective positions?
Yeah, that's why you bought them. That's why you bought them.
Except for Keita and
That's why
Allison and Van Dijk. Those are the only three.
You identified them.
Only three.
So what are you trying to say? You took a risk, a gamble?
No, we identified the players that we wanted. Players under the radar.
Bro, you spent a lot of money,
Haaland is the biggest name.
But we ain't even spent a lot of money on him.
Doesn't matter about the money. It's the fact that you went out and bought Haaland, bro.
But we only spent £52 million on Haaland, though.
I'm not even talking about the money right now. I'm just saying.
We're going to pay a lot of wages and maybe fees and things like that. But still, if we have the capability to do so, why not?
That's Man City's motto, right? Why not?
No.
Why not commit fraud? Why not spend this much?
We are a successful club. We have 6 Premier League titles within the last decade. We have proof of our success. We are an attractive club. We generate a lot of income. And we bring in players. Simple. You know what I'm saying? But look, this could go on all day. We got to finish this thing off. Look,
Kyle. Yes, bro.
Yeah, Kyle, just to finish things off, bro, City did launch their home kit last season, and it was said it was the most successful launch yet with record sales on the first day. And Bell was the most sought of the numbers, and he recently passed away as well. Legendary player, number 8. But I'm pretty sure that Erling Haaland was the second, most requested name to put on the jersey there. I have the jersey, Kyle. It's right up there, but I don't want to take it out the box.
I will leave this stream.
I don't want to take it out the box because I want to do like a special unboxing video like I do every season. So it's sitting there, right? I got to work on that one. But yeah, that's something. I know your home kit was launched already. We already put out a reaction clip to that one. So, and all the away and the third kits, the concept. So that's covered already. Look, there was a PFA fans Player of the Year nominees were Conor Gallagher, Mo Salah, Trent, KDB, Foden, and Declan Rice. And the fact that Kevin De Bruyne, like I told you,
you said PFA Player of the Year.
No, but I told you Kevin De Bruyne was going to win EA Sports Player of the Season.
That's not what you said. It's not what you said. You said PFA Player of the Year. Who's going to be?
No. That wasn't. Okay, I got mixed up because there's so many awards, right?
Awards. There's the football writers. There's the EA Sports,
PFA.
The PFA. And Mo Salah won one for some other country recently.
Okay, but
these awards mean nothing. The only one that matters is when your peers vote you. That's the only thing that matters.
Hear me out.
EA Sports. Give me a fucking break.
Before you even go down on a tantrum and through a tirade right now. Look, look here, look here. Just hear me out. Hear me out. We talked about this twice. We spoke about the PFA and we spoke about the EA Sports. I think the second time I corrected myself. There's so many awards I got mixed up, right? But it doesn't matter. Congrats to Salah for winning the Football Writers Award, right? But I think the Kevin De Bruyne winning the EA Sports Player of the Season was actually a sucker punch. And Liverpool fans never saw that coming. Remember, we discussed this a few times. EA
Sports is because Salah's going to win PFA Player of the Year.
Let's see.
In actuality, it's a sucker punch to Kevin De Bruyne.
No,
he had to win a sponsored award.
No, because
it's a marketing campaign award.
Fans vote, a panel. There's a lot of, so I think he deserves it, bro. I've been explaining this all season. You haven't been listening. Phil Foden.
I've been listening.
Phil Foden won the player of the season, the young player of the season. That one was kind of shocking to me. I thought they were gonna, I think they were gonna give it to one of the other players, like a Saka, a Gallagher, one of them guys, a Declan Rice, maybe. Even a Trent, but
he's already won it.
Phil Foden won back to back. He won it last year and he won it again. Trent, I think, won it maybe like in 2018 or something like that. Raheem Sterling won it recently too. So it's Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden. And I don't know if you know about this one. Nobody pays attention to the Premier League 2, which is the under 23s, I think, right? James McAtee, promising City midfielder, attacking midfielder, won the award for that league. And I want to just send some warning shots
Fabio
to
Carvalho.
you, Kyle.
Oh, he didn't win it. Dang, he was running.
I want to send a warning shot for you. Fabio Carvalho is on another level. He's already playing big boy football, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look out for McAtee, James McAtee, and look out for Cole Palmer. I'm pretty sure you've seen and heard of Cole Palmer, but I actually think Cole Palmer is going to be like Cole Palmer will be the next Foden. Palmer is nice. I'm telling you. Is there any youngsters from Liverpool we should look forward to? Tyler Martin, is that one?
He's pretty good. I honestly think I can't even remember his name now because we loaned him out. Oh God, I'm pissed off. I can't remember his name.
Is it Ben Woodburn?
No, fuck no. No, it's
Is it Vandenberg?
No, you won't know him. You won't know him. He only played a couple Champions League games. Anyways, Harvey Elliott. It's a good one.
Trust me, I know him.
Cade Gordon.
Trust me, I know it. He played a couple Champions League games. You sure it's not Ben Woodburn? You sure we didn't cover this on the last?
Ben Woodburn hasn't played for us since like.
I think he was like the youngest goal scorer of all time.
Yeah, for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But no, this guy. I'm really pissed. I can't remember his name because I was raving about him before the season started. He played in the Champions League last season in the group stages, and then this season we loaned him out.
I probably know of him, but I just can't remember.
Leighton Clarkson.
Oh, Clarkson. Yeah. I heard about him. Yeah,
kid's good. Kid's good.
So let's see, man. Let's see. So, Kyle, I think we touched on everything, man. You know what I mean? In the future, I'd like to, we rate the players, what they did this season. We look into that and some more fun stuff. This has been the longest episode we've done. It's long, but it's been the best one in my opinion. It's been fun, man.
Yeah.
Seamless, man. Seamless. How could you sit down and seamlessly just talk about trophies for 2 hours, man? You know what I mean?
Dude, this is like when you meet a new girl and you guys just talk for hours. Bro, you know what I'm saying,
bro? Do you know? I know both of us have girls already, right? We're tied up. We don't need to be too loud here. But you remember when you meet that girl for the first time, bro, you just want to talk to her all day. And then you can't wait till tomorrow again to talk all day again.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, man.
You get the butterflies when they text you.
Bro, I'm telling you, the butterflies is the special thing, man. The butterflies, that's a key word there, man. And, listen, City give me butterflies, man, and I know Liverpool does as well. So
I'm in love with them. That's for sure.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta love your team, man. You gotta love your team.
Yep.
So we are Americans, and people may actually look at us and say, "Oh, look at these two Americans waffling on about." Listen, let me tell you, Kyle, who owns the Premier League? Who owns the league?
The fans.
No. Who owns the Premier League? It's
NBC, isn't it?
Bro, it's America, bro. Listen, look at the Premier League clubs. American own the freaking Premier League, bro. I'm telling you this. And I don't know why people don't see this and they come and they want to talk down America. And let us take all our investments out the league and you'll see how many clubs go into administration. Just see.
I mean, I don't even care about all that. My only thing is that who gives a shit where you're from?
Exactly. If you look at the makeup of all the teams, right?
Bro?
If you look at the makeup of all the teams, do you think the teams would? Do you think Brexit FC did well this season? They got relegated.
Nothing bothers me more than that stuff, dude. Nothing bothers me more than like people.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But look, Kyle, it's been fun, bro.
Yes, sir.
This one was epic. Next week is going to be even better.
Yeah. Hopefully.
And we will be talking about the Champions League final next week. Okay? So make sure you come back for more, though. Make sure you come back for more. So, Kyle, anything you want to say to the people before you go, bro?
I got to take a piss. That's it. I'll see you guys next week.
And I just want to say I have not been taking the piss. Okay? Just want to put it out there. Have not been taking a piss when it comes to Liverpool, and yeah. But guys, Dominic Rich, links in the description box down below. Kyle from Nothing But Reds, also in the description box. This has been the most epic series I've done with somebody. I just gotta put it out there, man.
I'm honored.
So if there's anybody watching this and feel any type of way, so be it. See what I'm saying? I'm ready to ruin relationships over this. Seriously.
Jesus.
But yeah, so thanks, guys. I appreciate it, man. So from Kyle and I, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. All right, Kyle. Peace, bro.